Keep your youth and your suppleness to yourself, boys. It's time to get started.
Previously, last week on Gugdai, determined to stop the Herald, you arrived on the Dark Continent. And traveling inland from Mombasa, you came across a hunting lodge in the outskirts of Nairobi. On an elevated house rising from the overgrowth on stout stilts, the team was taunted, then attacked by the resurrected Queen's interdimensional shambler. And as the see-through monster pulls Captain Apollo into a rip in space, he disappears. At the sound of the commotion, you hear a tent flap, 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 as two half-naked Englishmen stumble out, buttoning up their shirts and waving in your direction. Get you guys on the right map, too. All right, so this is the dimensional shambler that, oh yeah, he disappeared. Along with your friend there, Captain Apollo, so he's missing now.
Where are all these hot chicks?
Up on that stilted house, rising up above the foliage and the wildlife, you see, looking down at you, one of the ladies looking down her nose at you all, the other two, the other woman and a man, looking also down at you. Very smug expressions on their face. You see Dr. Impervious, Zara Shavik, and the resurrected Queen Natokris. Still in the same general spot as last session when they attacked you from their elevated position.
All right, ladies. And Bane, you snake. What'd you do with Apollo?
You'll never see your friend again. Bane just goes full supervillain at this point. Oh my! Queen Natokris steps forward. We have your friend safe and sound, sequestered him away and secreted him to the Mountain of Black Wind, where he'll soon serve as a sacrifice, ushering in our Lord Nyarlathotep, ending the days of man, and ushering in a new era of pain and glory for our God.
Any chance we could not do that?
We're pretty set. We've been preparing for this for some years now. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. You may not believe this. It's not. Oh, yeah. It's sorry. She's sorry.
Well, I can't push that with 3 luck. Look at this incredible roll I got here.
That's a good point. You
weren't persuaded by my saying, how about nah?
But nah? And she turns her head.
How about nah?
Oh my God, his logic is impenetrable. No, so you could push this persuade roll even to an extreme success with only, I think like 10 or 11 luck. However, I am going to go ahead and let you know, even if you succeed in flying colors, this isn't a really like, nah, please don't end the world, pretty please.
That's fine. Frank didn't expect to nod. He was just complaining.
It was a really good roll. I'm not going to make you burn luck on something that...
I'm not going to burn any luck on it. I didn't expect it to work. I didn't expect to roll. Frankly, Frank was just complaining about this current series of events. So that's all fine.
Making some good points. Making some good points down there. And at this point...
I think I'd rather you not do any of that if it's all the same.
But no, the English gentlemen have successfully buttoned their shirts up, and they have come up to you. You notice one of them is waving a elephant gun. Oh, what's all this commotion about here? Excuse me, what's this going on? I had a crack and... Hey, excuse me, you're not bothering my guests over here, are you?
Who are you talking to? Us?
You,
are we
you
bothering
and...
your guests?
Yes, you and you, sir. Are you harassing my guests? They have paid very handsomely for their accommodations here.
I mean,
Frank's gonna look at Horst.
I'm
Sidebar.
just-
Like, what
yeah,
the fuck are we doing here?
So wait,
Horst, what do we do here? Do we just shoot them all in the face immediately,
Yes.
or...
let's ask him to shoot them in the face.
Yeah. Buddy, you're aware that these women here are trying to end the world as we know it, yes?
Well, that
Bring in a
just...
dark age of death and destruction and kind of just general unwell-being for pretty much every human being on the planet.
I dare
Is this
say
something
that's...
they mentioned to you when they signed the lease?
Certainly not. That's quite a tall tale. Would you... I'm gonna have to ask both of you gentlemen to make haste and leave the property immediately before I have to call the authorities.
Well, after these bitches return the captain of our ship from the dark dimension that they just transported him away to, we'll happily make our departure.
Sir, I don't want to call into question your mental health, but you are making some rather strange accusations. I don't see anyone else here. I could help you look around for your lost friend.
Yeah, actually, that would be great. Do you mind helping us out real quick? You're right. We must have just lost him. You know the ground so well, though. You mind taking a few steps with us? Help us look around, see if we can't find him.
Yeah, he should definitely come with us.
I think you should definitely come with us, then. That would be great. We'll happily leave the premises as long as you help us find our companion.
All right, he's got a bit of a quizzical look on his face, but he's like, all right, I'll show you around. Hopefully you can find your friend. I'm sure he's not far. And at this point, you guys cast a glance up towards the elevated platform, and just up above the foliage, you can just make out some sneers as the ladies and Dr. Impervious wave at you all, like the half hand wave, the golf wave, as they disappear back inside the elevated, sheltered area back there. And you guys are going to start making around the camp, all right? So what specifically you're trying to accomplish? Are you just leading them on a wild goose chase? Are you in fact looking for where Captain Apollo was hauled off to?
Well, I mean, if we magically find Captain Apollo, that seems fine to me. I don't know what Horse is thinking, but Frank's thinking, I mean, obviously we're going to need to do something about this. If this guy can unwittingly kind of show us around, give us kind of the layout of the land here before he thinks, while he thinks he's kicking us out, that seems fine. The more we know about where we are and what's going on here, the better.
All right, as you guys make a circumference around the property.
Yes, I think we should just look just about everywhere. He was right here, but then he took off to the... well, where do you keep all your, like, I don't know, if there was an electrical box that controlled all the security for such a place, I swear he went that way. That's to the left, right? Or maybe to the right?
We are quite a ways far from civilization out here. Any electricity is, I dare say that's a far cry from the capabilities of any...
Electricity. Right, I forgot, it's the 20s.
Were we in the city? I'm pretty sure we were in the city.
You guys are on the outskirts of Nairobi at a hunting lodge, and your way to the mountains of the Black Wind.
Well, we left the train on fire outside of the city.
Which was Nairobi, yeah.
Okay.
And then sped you guys and plot warped you to the game lodge.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a half-hour travel montage.
Which I'm sure both we and the listeners all regret.
Nope, you're right. Let's all go back. Turn back, let's go ahead and do
we do a flashback, right?
I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 hours describing the train.
Yes. What color is the train?
Oh, how much
what does Frank see in the first car of the train?
See some wood. It's brown.
Is there people in it?
Brown wood. What kind of wood?
As you
Like
guys
maple, cherry?
circle the perimeter of this camp, you guys notice that it is pretty remote. It's built out here to offer a prime viewing location of the wildlife next to a watering hole, which offers an enticing treat for the locals. Come quench their thirst. That offers a pretty good game lodge in which Colonel Etiquette has established a pretty decent business, but as you guys tool around the circumference and the perimeter here, he is absentmindedly complaining about how the news media and their fake news headlines are trying to destroy him, and they're publishing some rather nasty editorials about the place.
That sounds like a crock of shit. I agree with you, sir.
I swear I don't know the purpose of these newspapers if they're not going to give you a good review. I say they're supposed to help business, not hurt it. Frankly, I just think they're jealous. I'm out here being successful. Many English tourists are coming through, and I've had my fair share of success, and I just think these row of tragedies have been a spot of bad luck ever since the Carlisle expedition came through. They've been the start of it, but I'm sure that my luck is about to turn around.
Yes, I would agree with you. There's definitely nothing that could possibly be unlucky about your current guests or the things that are about to happen in your establishment.
No, totally.
Yep.
Easily the luckiest man I know.
Horse, careful. That branch right there that you're about to grab, that's a snake.
That's
And at this point, we're going to see a woman in her early 30s come into view, coming to the camp. Mary Bertland, you want to introduce your character, please?
I am a well-knowledge war veteran, war photographer. After the war, now I just do. I travel the world in search of oddities and bring to the people of the big city news, information. Pretty much it.
And at this point, the colonel is going to recognize you and come up to you in the middle of the night, and a little bit surprised, you hear the concern on his voice. Mary, you really shouldn't be wandering around at night. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I've been in dangerous places before. No.
I'm sure you have, and I don't mean to question your mettle. I'm sure you can handle yourself. However, there's no need to expose yourself to unnecessary risk.
What type of risk are around here? I already know it's the jungle. I've taken many pictures of the wildlife here.
All right, yeah, sure. Just stick with us for the time being, for tonight. Just tonight, and, leave first thing in the morning, and stay away at night.
Stay away at night?
I've told you this before, Mary. I'm disappointed to see you here now.
It gets boring inside the building.
Right.
And this place is supposed to be beautiful at night. The most beautiful at night.
Yes, I'm afraid that some of the locals have found the green phosphorescence eking out of the ground at odd intervals to be eerily charming. However, I find it most disturbing. Ominous, really.
How long has this been happening? Where has this been happening? I haven't seen that yet.
No, I hope you don't. I hope I never see it again. Yes, I'd say it's been a few years now, ever since I came here. I've, wasn't here when we first got here, but shortly after.
The skies are green and shit. All right.
Well, who are you? And I point to Frank and Lower.
I'm sorry, our guide here was not kind enough to introduce us. My name is Francis Jefferson Bourgeois the Third. My associate here is this is Mr. Horst.
Oh, well, welcome, Mr. Horst. Are you here to stay as well?
Oh, well, that remains to be seen. We're looking for our companion. You haven't seen him.
No, I
Looks
haven't.
like, and then Frank describes Apollo because he has absolutely no idea what Apollo looks like.
Uh,
He probably was in the company of some kind of a horrible fleshy demon, some kind of a monster.
really?
Yes. It's all right.
Fleshy
Don't worry about
monster.
it. It just belongs to those the other guests in the establishment where you're staying.
Oh,
Evil cult worshippers attempting to end the world.
Frank?
Nothing to worry about.
really?
I told you
I take out
about...
my journal and it's write down.
Frank, I told
what
you
he says.
previously about the poor journalism we've been receiving here at the lodge. We're trying
Yes,
to
well,
turn-
it's not my fault that you are renting out your establishment to cultists, monsters.
Frank, and he comes over to you on the side and sneakily palms you some crumpled up, wadded, very moist bills. Frank, really, we really need to rejuvenate our image. We're trying to have a whole thing where we remake ourselves in the eyes of the
Well,
community.
then,
Yes.
I think Frank, kind of like he just leaves the bills, kind
I
of puts
take
his
a
hand
picture
back
of them
out.
both.
He's like, well,
I take a look.
I see the plant that you're in, but I don't think that I've been sufficiently motivated to disabuse myself of the truth, which is that you are still renting your establishment out to a bunch of cultist fucks.
I see. Really respect you, Americans. Capitalism's very much made you keen to the workings of the world. Takes out a few more
Amen.
crumpled
Thank you.
bills and hands them over.
Can I
All right.
please take a picture?
Please,
Of me.
Mary, please
It's a
refrain
transaction.
yourself. Just refrain yourself from taking any pictures that might cast us in a bad light. I'm trusting you to help us bring us back. We need to rejuvenate the economy here in Nairobi. We are a part of the community, eager to contribute, and as such, we need to be trusted. You could help develop that trust, Mary. Please.
Yeah, I nod my head while I write into the book. Like, yes, of course. I understand. Mhm.
And at this point, you guys have wandered around the entire perimeter of the camp and arrived back at the sprawling tent and the elevated platform. Creaks in the cracks let light stream down through the planks in the wood, letting you know that it's probably still occupied up there. And as you stop and recenter yourself in the camp, green light starts to emanate from below your feet, glowing up through the dirt, softly at first and growing stronger.
Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of that too.
So what was this
little
green
stuff?
light again? Is this toxic?
Nothing to worry about. I'll go ahead and put the kettle on. I'll be right back. And he disappears into his tent, and you hear like a bunch of ammo spill out of a box.
It's like I know that sound. I'm going into the tent. Well, to the side before I'm opening the part that, and I'm stepping to the side of the tent, and I'm gonna open the tent like the side, open it frontly where I'm not sitting in front of the open part, so just in case he shoots through and doesn't shoot me. And then after I know it's clear, I'm gonna go into the tent.
Yeah, you see Colonel Edicott hurriedly loading an elephant gun, and he's got like a bandolier, and he's shoving the ammo into the bandolier, and he's stuffing his pockets full of ammo. I'll have the kettle out in a moment, please. Don't worry. I'll be right with you. Private Fondle, please
Sure.
help me out with the Gatling gun. We need to make sure that the auto rifle is assembled and ready.
Oh, that explains why he was touching me this whole time. Okay.
Fondle, Private Fondle,
What
you
the fuck is going on here?
you
Frank looks at
oh,
Horst. Horst, what the hell are we doing here?
We should probably go back.
I'm gonna take a picture of him getting ready with his guns.
I feel
Yes.
like we should get the hell out of
This
here. Right?
is definitely
Like
the
this is
safest
nothing to
place
do with
be.
us. I don't know
Who
what
is
this
woman
nonsense
taking
is.
photos of this guy for? I don't get it. So
I don't know.
yeah,
It's creepy. It seems vaguely sexual. I'm not interested.
let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Captain Clark
whatever
said-
requires a Gatling gun. We have enough shit on our plate saving the world. I don't know if I want to deal with this green mist that involves Gatling guns and the whatnot.
Private Fondle, get the oil out. We must have the Maxine gun oiled and ready. And as you guys turn to leave, green light peeks through the cracks that open with a creaking sigh. A couple hands thrust up, grasping at the air, and something uproots themselves. And all of a sudden, we're in combat.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no!
We should have left sooner.
Yep.
No, I wasn't going to let you leave. I'm sorry,
I
I didn't make
figured
you
as
that
much.
choice.
It's fine. Sneaking suspicion that was the case.
Let's get out of here. Oh, shit. No, I'll come clean. I'm phoning it in tonight. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to run
That's
this
fine.
combat in a little bit
Little
of
monster
short.
of the week. Let's go kill some stuff.
Yeah, let's kill some revenants. Well, they're not revenants, but you think they're revenants because they look like corpses, and one of them looks like a woman and a 12-year-old boy. Ooh.
That's. I've seen worse in the war. That's fine.
That's not too bad. I'm going to put you guys down here at the creek. Mary's going to be back up at the tent, and then I'll start putting out the thingamajigs.
I'm getting behind the Gatling gun.
That is an effective strategy. Let's see, they would actually be over by the platform. Let me move them. Be coming across the river here in a moment. But before they do, you guys try and look at them, and you feel like you're looking into the sun. Little bits of dust and sand fleck into your eyes, and you have to blink the tears to stay seeing, to keep seeing.
To stay on seeing the stuff with eye holes.
Eye hole steers.
That's how words work. I love it.
I'm gonna try to adjust the shuttle speed so it leaks in like a tiny bit of light. So when I take a picture of something so bright, it takes, it looks really good. Let the target illuminate the surroundings.
And you line
when
up
you
a great shot. It's just looking great as these giant dust devils' corpses start to cross over the river. It shines and shimmers off the water, and it's like a double reflection thing going. It's really, you can get the time cover with this. It's going to be a good one.
Nice.
Everybody
nice.
give me a dex roll so I can start putting you in the initiative, and I don't know what a revenant, not revenants, they're dust devils. It's a dust devil dex. Colonel Henry Endicott.
Well, for a photographer, this one's kind of clumsy.
What do you mean? I got 65 and a success.
65 is pretty quick.
65.
Gotta be able to move in those war zones. 60.
Very nice.
That nice. All right, this guy's got a high fucking. All these guys have really high decks. Some decks at 90, so they're going first.
What the fuck did you make, Wookie? I
Wasn't
just looking
me.
at the character stats. Holy shit, she's strong as fuck. She's
The photoographer.
smart. I like it.
Yeah, the pre-gen was pretty handy.
I might stay with this now.
Wow. I think you've thought similar thoughts the last few characters, right?
Well,
Not entirely
we'll
up
see
to
about
now.
that. Then Mary and
Rude.
Little Horse bringing up the rear. All right. What are their move? I think they have about 8 spaces. They have a high deck, so they should have a... Yeah, they got only a move of 7, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, can't quite get there. This one's going to go right there. All right, none of them are going to be able to make it to you this turn, but their shambling, rambling corpses are shambling in your direction. A shamble rumbling.
Spell out a picture of what our surroundings look like here.
Oh, you got a tree, you got like some dirt, water.
You guys are in the center
We're
of
just
this
out in
game
the open,
watch.
or Yeah.
Out in the open, essentially, walking underneath and rising up from this loose earth are these dead revenants. Directly underneath that hut in which Dr. Impervious and her companion and his companions are. And then crossing over a shallow stream, about 50, moving that 50-foot distance between you and the shack. They close the distance and are about 5-10 feet away from you. These 4 corpse-looking motherfuckers.
Okay.
When they get really close to Frank and Nicholas, who's taking our picture.
Are they
It's like that.
really big, like really tall?
I enlarged the tokens because I liked some of these tokens. They look cool, but they are normal human size. They seem like they're zombies or some kind of dead, reanimated corpses. However, as you look and squint closely, you see the movement underneath their skin, like they're being inflated continually.
I
Pop
think
them.
we should. Exactly.
Like they're being inflated. Okay.
Should we run to the tent and get under cover?
Well, they have a Gatling gun, and I doubt they can fix the bullets or that coming out of the Gatling gun. So it'd probably be good to be out away from the Gatling gun.
That's probably getting out of the line of fire might be wise.
Yes, I think that's probably a good idea. Well, whose turn is it?
I already went. I went behind the.
Thank you. That's my fault. The revenants all went. Frank, it is now your move.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Frank is gonna back up, but before he does, he's going to attempt to shoot with the lightning gun. Like is there any trees that if they were shot, they would land on these fuckers?
Oh, fuck. I love it. So you're essentially trying to drop a lightning crash, drop a tree on them, and
Yes.
just take out all 4 of them as they come.
That's the plan. Something like that.
gonna
At the
be
very
tough.
least, slow him down, give him some kind of obstacle if it doesn't outright fucking just smush him.
That'll be
So,
less
yeah.
hard. All right, yeah, we'll see. If you get an extreme success, all 4 get crushed. But, yeah, depending, varying levels of success. Definitely say you can drop down an obstacle.
Yeah.
Well, Frank's gonna fire 2 charges. That first one did not hit. Hopefully
Okay.
the second one does.
Nice.
There it is. Let's get that last one rolled up.
I turn them to this like upside down if they're dead.
So what we need to do, we're going to have one tree come down on them. I'm going to go ahead and say the tree is going to come down perfectly. Yeah, lightning cuts it like an axe, and it's going to come down on these 2 closest to you. It's going to push this one away. And these 2 are going to get a full hit from it. Let me figure out real fast how much damage a tree being dropped on some dust devils would be.
Is there a step for that?
You kind of have to eyeball it. I'm sure there is a, like, by the core rule book, like this many hundreds of pounds creates this many damage dice from this height, but I'm not smart enough to remember that, sir. Roll. 7. All right, I've got the damage on the 2 revenants as tree crashes down on both those dudes. I'm going to say they actually get pinned down and they're prone. All right, Mary, you see Frank take out a strange, well, it looks like a camera to you, and then it shoots out 3 bolts of lightning. Your move.
Oh, I already said it. I already said I pulled out my camera to like take pictures. When I see the lightning, I'm taking pictures as it collapsed down into the skeleton thing.
All right, I'll give you a free photo free photo bomb, absolutely, for Mary. Would you like to use your action as taking a photography, or?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a photography roll. See if you can really focus that camera on the night. You got to use the lightning to illuminate and capture the scene. So it's got to be a fast shutter speed.
Of course.
Little
Horse, you're on deck.
Alrighty. I'm going to fire my shotgun. So we're on the shore, we're in the bank of the river, and they're pinned down in the river.
Two of them are pinned down and prone under a tree in the river and being drowned, even though they're corpses. These other two, to your left, have both been pushed about 10 feet by the falling tree, and they're having to circle around.
That's fine. I'm going to fire my shotgun twice at this fucker, the Doom, whatever those are in Doom. Are those Revenants in Doom?
They are.
All right, I'm firing at him twice.
Got it.
And
Nice.
Solid.
All right.
Oh man, these pictures are great.
Two go wide. It's just too dark and the lightning. I'm blind.
Keep up the good work, guys. I'm taking some really good pictures.
At this point, Colonel Etiquette is going to come around you at the head of the tent and be like, "What are you doing? You're just taking pictures of your friends dying? For God's sake, woman, help!"
My friends? I just met them.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
should
don't
know
know.
them more than me.
That's fair. Respectfully, I don't know who this woman is either.
I'm not trying to be rude, but we literally just met just a second ago.
Everyone,
You
we need to
literally
pull
met them
together.
longer.
We're going to survive. Oh, I can't.
Who's that?
I can't see anything.
Who's that?
Colonel Etiquette takes the elephant gun and just sends one right over the heads of these guys. I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to do it. That's my wife.
Oh,
And I ran in the
Pretty
notes
rough
like,
there, bud.
okay, he's killed his wife, question mark.
His wife is going to go directly up to him, and this one is going to cross the river and make its way up to you, little horse. And right as they're about to get bared down on by that one, little horse, you guys hear,
"Hey, honey, did you miss me? You wouldn't be fucking around with that private fondle while I was dead, were you? I'll suck your dick now, honey."
Whoa.
What?
Who?
buddy, your wife's a real charmer.
Careful, I'm a
Who was that
biter.
drinking? Oh,
I don't know what
yeah,
to-
definitely not to worry about that yet.
she gets on her knees and starts to, like, woodpecker at Colonel Etiquette's pants.
Wow.
Two
Damn.
misses, though. Little horse coming in at you. I need 2 dodge rolls or 2 attack rolls, depending on which one you would like to do, as this revenant swings in on you.
Who you gonna fuck?
I'm gonna try dodging if I can spot where it is. Hang on.
Dodge that ass.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
dodge it.
Wow.
Not to worry, he missed you too. So you dodge into his attacks, but he's a really shitty shot. He misses.
Sweet.
Then these 2 revenants are going to try and extract themselves from under the tree. Are they strong?
Are they strong?
Are they shrunk?
Kinda. That one
Oh,
is.
nice. They definitely.
So was that one.
Oh,
They're
Damn.
going to get out, and they're going to stand right next to you, Frank. And then this one's going to come up and get you between them. So you guys are surrounded now.
gangbang.
Oh, the tree didn't trap him down there for longer.
Nope.
They rolled
Got rain
really
up on
well.
us?
They rolled really well in their strength checks.
Oh, fuck me.
Actually, hold on. That one would have been a solitary success. You're right. That one did not roll high enough, so just one of them was able to get out. They needed a hard success to get out from under the tree, and they only got a success and an extreme success on one of them. But so that one can only get up and move. That one's still trapped. That one already attacked. Frank, your move.
All right, weird Australian guy, deal with your fucking wife. Frank's gonna run to the tent, try to attempt to grab this Gatling gun, some kind of fucking rifle or weapon he was preparing in there, right?
Private Fondle
Frank-
is still lubing up the barrel, but you go ahead and grab it from him.
Yeah, give me that, asshole.
I take a picture of Frank and his
Frank's
magic.
gonna. How does Frank roll to lube?
Oh, shit.
My goodness.
I can lube that better. I was in the war.
Show you how to lube a barrel.
Yeah, I'll show
Right.
you how to lube. How we do it in the South.
I'm not sure which one of
You're
these
well known for your lube.
got. I'll say it'd probably either be the minigun or the FN minigun.
I think it's FM. No, wasn't there? There's a turret. There's a turret. There's a
Essentially, you just picked up a mounted turret. You're the tank, the heavy in Team
Yes.
Fortress 2.
Yeah, Frank chomps on his cigar, gets ready to fire.
I am totally gonna take a picture of you while you're shooting. You're gonna look fucking amazing. Be a star, baby. Be my star.
Frank is both wildly uncomfortable and also a little turned on by what's happening here.
All right, Frank, coming back out of the tent, you level the gun, and you going full auto on this shot?
Oh, yeah.
Give me 4 D100 rolls.
$69.
Nice. What's your firearm skill?
75.
Wow, holy
Nice.
shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's...
Frank spent time at the war, man.
You're getting
Frank go hard.
flashbacks as you just... Die, Germans!
Die, you krauts! Take 'em
Nice.
out.
Which
Hell
war is
yeah.
this? It doesn't matter, die, Germans!
I don't even know. Kill them all. Let God sort them out.
Oh god, so yeah, there's just hot copper getting spit into the air. I need 2d6 roll 3 times, and that's gonna be 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, give me that one.
You said 3 times?
3 times, yes sir.
Yeah.
So we got
+4.
So 11, 12, and 9.
9.
So 20 and then 12, 32.
You guys see a shower of bullets just rip through these revenants, some of them still pinned on the ground, others coming at you, and a burst of orange dust. It's erupted out of their backs as they're just spit down into the water. And somehow the dust reforms, getting sucked back into their bodies, and they still keep coming.
I take like a perfect slow motion picture with the camera. It's like as the cartridges get shot out of the Gatling gun. Hey, you just see the sweat of bro like slowly going down as each rifle gets shot away. It's fucking amazing.
Gonna get the Pulitzer.
Yeah.
Mary, it's your turn.
I'm concentrating on my work. I just told you what I was doing.
Are you only taking, I just want to make sure you're only taking pictures.
I'm only taking pictures.
All right, give me a photography roll and see how this, how these photos are turning out.
Alright, I'm gonna taking a bunch of them, so I'll do.
It's a lot of muzzle
Please,
flare.
sorry.
That's why I ask. You know, you take a picture at the wrong time, it's just going to be a white blur.
So I take 4 in total. So I have 1 fail.
So just one roll,
And one-
please. Hard success up top.
Oh, okay.
All So 4 photos. They're all going to turn out reasonably well, even though you're shooting at night under gunfire.
Well, I've been in the war. I've been taking pictures of, like, gunfire and stuff like that before. It's not the first time, so I know
War
what I'm doing.
correspondent, not your first rodeo. Understood. All right, Mary. Just, I'm glad you guys' demise will be well documented.
I trust Frank. He's a champ.
This fight is pretty lethal. Little Horse, you're up.
Am I close enough to her so I can run over and snatch the camera away from her?
What? You're not close enough.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to try firing my shotgun again at the one that's the purple thing next to me.
You got it.
Yes.
Oh shit! Nice.
Finally.
Success. All right.
Damage
Wow.
1.
Bad damage roll.
Suck.
You have to do it properly. We haven't been using the damage on this one in a while. We've been rolling our own damage, and that's
Actually, it should be
That's
a 6, so 1's impossible.
I'm sorry, what is it, a D? It's
It's a 2d6, so a 1 is
okay.
actually impossible. So 7 damage.
I'm not going to be mad at re-rolling a 1. Fuck that noise. 7 damage, down to 3. I've got it.
And I scream, while I'm doing this, I scream at her, stop taking photos and do something.
take the dudes on the.
I don't consent. I didn't sign a waiver.
Yes.
Please.
Let the woman
Hey,
work. We need to know that I will protect anyone from dangers, wild or otherwise. That's the good service you can expect at Edicott's Game Lodge.
Weird.
And he's going to go ahead and take a shot with his elephant gun.
What can you do this time?
He's not a very good shot. He's not doing a lot of protecting.
I will, like, if you let me, I would like to take a shot at the guy's wife. Try to save his life.
Oh, you monster. And on your turn, you may. Back up to the top is going to be the Revenant. This one is still prone. He's going to try and get up.
Oh, get this tree off me. Usually I'm raping people with trees.
Wait, what?
Well, sometimes I possess a tree and I use the branches to rape women. And
Whoa.
I guess it's really not an
Okay,
army
well,
joke.
well,
It's
that's
more
fair.
more Evil Dead 1. They got rid of the tree rape scene in the second one.
Oh,
really?
I know,
that's
it's
PC
sad.
culture gone awry.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, everything else was good enough to make up for it.
I'm not going to cry about that, actually. Fucking tree rape. I was pretty uncomfortable
rough.
with that
It was
at the
pretty rough.
time.
Wait, what
Like,
are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
What show is this?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead, man, the original, not the fucking bullshit that came out 5 years ago. The real one.
Get up, and he'll go right next to you, Frank. This one's already up. All right, so everyone's up, and then let's get some swings in. Wifey's gonna take a swing at Colonel. I think that's gonna nope, that misses. 2 at Little Horse, to both those hit, and then 1 at Frank. Those hit. So you guys are being encircled and curb stomped now. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I
roll.
do
the-
not consent to tree rape.
I didn't consent to this.
Same here. Holy fuck.
Right, so that's going to be down to 2 plus 2, 4 damage to Frank. 1 and 3, 3 plus. Oh, ow. 7 damage to you, Little Horse.
Holy crap, I'm dead.
Oh, he's down.
What?
I want to hit
No,
5
I-
feet.
Oh, you're
would-
dead.
I mean, we were traveling a lot. Did we, or was this
Little
from
horse,
last
you would
session?
have been
Yeah.
at, yeah, you would have been full health. You heal 1 hit point every day.
Yeah, but even at 9, how many total points of damage was it? It was 10 points, right?
7
7.
total.
Oh, all right, fair. I got 2. I'm still hovering,
7
Horse,
total
angry
damage.
little inch.
hovering to life, just barely clinging.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, you're fine.
And that's going to be the Revenant's turn. Frank.
Yeah. I mean, Frank still has the Gatling gun, right? So is one of these guys in the tent with me, or did I take the gun out? I thought the gun was being prepped in there. I imagine Frank just kind of like pulled back the flap to fire.
Yep, thank you. I've moved your token into the correct position here. So you are at the tent,
shit.
and essentially you have sweeped the Gatling gun in one direction, and you can just sweep it right on back, full auto.
Yeah, we'll try that one more time. See if,
40-10.
we can cut any of these guys down.
40-100, yeah. Give me 4 shoot 'em up rolls.
That's gonna be 4
Fuck,
hits.
yes. What is an extreme success of 75? It's like 20 something? No, it'd be lower than that.
We can find out. Let's see.
No, 75, 20, 1/5 of 75 would be 13.
A fifth of 75 is yeah, about 15, or like 18.
Thank you. Yep, alright. Just double checking you don't gotta do impale damage. I looked up impale damage so we can do it, you guys.
We can do impale damage? Oh, I thought that was only melee.
No, I looked it up.
It's a myth.
It's penetrating weapons.
It's never been done. We can penetrate him
what?
with our guns.
Yeah, penetrated with
Yeah,
bullets.
America.
And then our cocks.
Yeah. Oof.
Alright,
So it's what, 2d6 per hit?
2d6 plus 4 for each hit, so that's 4 those rolls. Add 2 ones. So
Plus
it's gonna be
16. So what do we got? 10, 23 plus 16, so 39.
I gotta do it to each one, though. So it's 12,
Ouch.
6, 11, and then 9. And those damages halved are 6, 3, 5, and 4. And then distributed between the respective. Okay, that Revenant goes down as you fill him through holes. He's dead. Dun dun dun! Three damage to the next one, and he had exactly 3 health. Headshot.
Fuck you, Revenant scum.
Wow, you did 5 damage, and the third Revenant had 5 health.
Nice.
Only this last Revenant is still up. Only the Colonel's wife, whose jaw you just blew off,
Cackling maniacally still stands. I'll suck out your soul. I'll suck out your soul.
Damn, man, you had a good wife.
Who's in my fruit cellar?
Oh, God. Yes.
possessed my wife.
Walking up close in person now.
Oh yeah, it is Mary's turn. All right, Mary, you see this clearly a combat veteran just fill these revenants and disperse 3 of them to the wind. You're shooting the wife. Oh wow.
Fucking head. I walked up close and personal, like I said.
You don't understand. I'm Neo from the Matrix. I can dodge bullets.
Wow.
Holy fuck, you can't dodge bullets.
Slow motion.
Oh, teach me, Mighty One.
She goes back
I worship
completely
thee.
vertical, just only touching the ground with the feet of her soul, and then at a 90-degree angle pops back, and she's smiling. She has the bullet in her teeth.
Well, she doesn't have a jaw, though. Oh, it's between her teeth.
Little
Wow.
horse, you're up.
Can I learn from you, like RP wise? Can you teach me your ways?
Sure, I'll teach you to suck. Like this.
Like, what?
She gets a lightning gun. I'm gonna fire 2 charges.
Yes. Please.
She's not resistant to lightning damage.
There you go. And that damage is
Oh, 10.
10 damage. Yep, that's gonna do it. How do you want to kill her?
Well, I mean, she doesn't have much of a head left, right?
Just about a half
She's
jaw.
I
yeah.
want to sever. I want to lightning blow off the head and send it rolling until it rolls in front of what's her name's rolls to what's her name's feet, and then I shout, "Take down the goddamn camera!"
All right, I take a picture.
Roll, 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 roll. Gonna stops at your feet with the eyes looking up at you.
Nom, nom, nom. Make sure you save my head. I can still teach you. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh,
Well,
Of course.
all right. I step on the face. Like, well, I already know how to give blowjobs. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about your.
good to know.
She is no cat. Horse doesn't need head from you.
Yeah, horse doesn't need that from the zombie. He already has a cat. Wait, I don't know that.
I'm glad we're out of the woods there. Well fought. Good show, everyone. My goodness, that was quite a romp.
Yo, how did your wife
You
turn into
know-
a demon?
Oh, she comes back every night.
Every night.
Even after we've blown her head off.
Unfortunately, she's able to remake her body and reconstitute her form every night. I mean, I killed her every day for years now.
Wow, you're actually pretty good. Why didn't you start off with this machine gun? Why did you go with the gun you can't use, obviously?
Frankly, my elephant gun is a wonderful weapon. It has a 75% chance of doing catastrophic damage. I just rolled like shit this session.
That's fair.
Alright.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, do you know where they're coming from, other than the ground? Like, is there a tunnel that's creepy as fuck? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to go through this another night, because I'm probably going to, like you said, leave.
Did
In
you
the
steal
morning.
an idol from some kind of Hawaiian burial ground or something? Why is she?
Is there
Why?
some-
When
We're
did
in
this?
Egypt. Of course, not to poke fun here, but we're in Egypt. Why would a Hawaiian burial site be here?
Well, because I don't know.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Fair enough.
Is there some ancient god around here or something?
I
When did this
Fuck
all-
you.
did hear that there was a pet cemetery around these parts, but I never was able to find exactly where it was. Nothing to worry about,
Hey,
I'm
what-
sure.
Where's your wife's burial? Where's your wife buried at?
Oh, I'd be happy to show you, but I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
Did you bury her or not?
Well, of course I buried her. I love my wife very dearly, and I paid her the utmost respect when she passed.
Uh-huh. So where's she?
Alright.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
Look, I just don't
I
want you
thought
to
you
take
said
you.
you paid.
I can't take you to the grave. I'm not sure what you're going to do.
Well, we're gonna make sure that the body's in there versus it's right there, because
Look.
it looks like it's right there.
I'm almost there. I just need a little bit more time, and then I'll figure out how to bring her back. She's already
Wait.
here in the material plane, and soon I'll discover a method of returning her to life. So let's just not disturb her, and I don't want to mess up her spirit, the anchor that binds her here. So let's
Wait,
just leave
you've
her
been
there.
doing this the whole time? Like you've been. This is your doing?
It's not my doing. I asked the Carlisle expedition, specifically Sir Aubrey. Well, I informed them of my wife's late passing, my tragedy and sorrow, and they expressed assurances that they'd be able to bring her back. They told me that they could resurrect her. Unfortunately, it's been a bit of a farce how she's
So what about
returned
the
to
other
me.
two? She bringing back other demons with her, or what happened to all? Why there are three of these?
Yeah, I'm not sure about those.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
happy to see my wife, and I could take or leave my son. Really, he wasn't a good boy.
Oh no, so that was your son.
Yeah.
Well, that one, and he points over at a gushing pile of gore.
Mm. Well, can we look at your son's body then? We won't hurt your wife's, but let's look at the son and make sure he's there. And if he isn't, then we
No,
know.
we can't chance it. It might be too fragile. I don't want to set up the delicate alignment that allows their spirits to traverse into our world.
Well,
Do you remember
Alright.
earlier when you were shitting on me for talking about demons? Now your son is some kind of undead monster that you kill all the time. Exactly what was this mental talk? What kind of negging was going on there? I don't like being gaslit. Thank you very much.
Look, that was all for the photographer, and frankly, I didn't need this getting out through the journalist. Speaking of, Mary, how about
it's
I pay you
alright.
for that film?
You can pay me not to publish it. I'm keeping the really good damn pictures.
Really prefer if I held on to those for safekeeping. And he hands you like a pretty, very wet and crumply but large clump of money.
Alright, but I also want that. And I point at the elephant gun.
Sorry, old boy. This is my bread and butter right here. This is how I make my living.
I thought that your bread and butter was that. And I point at the Gatling gun that
The
actually
pile
did
of
the
bread
damage.
and butter over there on the table.
No, that's not what I called my pile of wife over here. No. It's all with this baby right here. Good old Eagle Eye Johnson. That's what I call it.
Weird nickname.
Oh,
But-
it's my Big Johnson.
Fine, then. I'm taking the Gatling gun.
So ask him. So I want to ask him the following question. Like, so
for it.
is this body here that is your former wife? Is this the body? Did the body dig its way out of the grave? Are you gonna have to rebury it, or does it just spawn a new one each night?
It seems to incorporate the chunks of my wife and whatever else is lying around that could seem to be useful as a limb and appendages.
Well, he's talking to Little Horse. I'm gonna change the film for a new one, and then I'm gonna like spread open the new one open, like I'm taking destroying the image, everything in front of him. Here, better. And I take the wad of cash.
So wait though, if we were to burn this body and detached head right now,
No
Oh,
effect. I've
yeah.
tried it before, and unfortunately, it just made her angry, and she was making fun of me the night next. Oh, you like to burn me? This is what gets you off. You can't come unless I'm screaming in agony of fire. Not a good
damn.
time.
Yeah, fucking women, right?
No,
I
I'm
think we've
trying to
discovered
save
a
her.
new renewable energy source, though. Can we next time capture her and put her on a treadmill, perhaps? And then we can...
Oh shit!
Mm.
That would
I think
work.
you're onto
And you
something.
put her in a cage. And then we don't have to kill her every night. She'll be right
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
work.
do you have
You might
a
be onto
cage?
something.
Do you have a?
Yeah,
Look,
harness.
I'm trying to save my wife. I don't see how this gets us any closer to bringing
Well,
her.
you don't have to kill her every night, versus you trapping her in a cage, in a safe location, where you know she's at, and she won't be trying to gnaw off your dick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen
Does
to
sure.
that sound?
they just duped you. Clearly.
I'm not saying that's a bad idea. It's just the implementation might prove to be a little
You
tricky.
just wanted to get your dick gnawed, though. Okay, we got it. We,
Oh, you caught me.
Well,
I just can't get away from that necrotitis for snatch. It's just that.
What?
well, you know, the two cult members or three cult members that we were having our discussion with earlier might be able to help you figure it out. We would
Yeah.
Oh.
find your city, of course.
Oh, wonderful.
wait,
Well,
there's
let's-
cult mouse?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see if they have anything to say. I'm most curious. I knew that they were high travelers and well educated, and maybe they will be able to help us. And you guys make your way across the river. And whoops, didn't mean to move the tent.
Yes.
And making your way over to the platform, you guys stand looking up of it, and you see the brush move, and a giraffe walks directly underneath the house on stilts by you guys. And you see that light
Check
is still up there. And there is someone, undoubtedly, of an evil disposition,
Fucking-
perhaps, still up there.
All right.
I mean, should we send him up there to ask? They're kind of angry at us, as I recall.
Hold on.
What are they angry at you for?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
they're
up in-
definitely not demons bringing about the end of the world. Nothing like that.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
wait, what?
Hey, get a hold of yourself, man. You don't want to be talking mad. You'll get put in asylum. Now, hold on one moment. The rope ladder should be around here somewhere, unless they pulled it up. Hello? Hey. Hey, well, hello, we got the supplies. Hello? And you guys see a flash as a metal bucket flies down through the air and smashes Colonel Edcott in the face. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, you can go ahead and put the supplies in there, dear. No, we're gonna bring the supplies up to you. Drop down the rope ladder. We need to speak with you about your renting situation and in case. Oh, we'd love to put the rope ladder down for you, dear, but we seem to have misplaced it. Oh, this is unfortunate. Where did it go?
Can you not, like, it hit the beams? Like, could we not just,
Oh yeah.
and then we can talk to him again. And I back away from the beams.
Now, no need to get frisky. Let's all keep calm.
How much damage does Gravelly do?
It's actually, I'm pretty sure the damage for falling is similar in D&D and Call of Cthulhu.
Oh. Nice.
Easy.
How high are they?
They're up there in the jungle. It's quite a ways to get up above the foliage and provide yourself with a panoramic view, but count about 50, 60 feet up there, and you look at the stilts. They're pretty meaty tree trunks.
Does anybody have like some form of explosive or?
Excuse me, sir, you will not be blowing up my primary form of income.
It's fair. Yeah, you're right. Do you have a way to get up there? You did build this, right? You must have a way to get up there.
Of course, one moment. And after a couple minutes, Colonel comes back with a very shoddily put together ladder. It's ought to cook their biscuits. Let's get on up there, shall we?
I'm gonna let you go first. Yeah, gentlemen first.
Don't be ridiculous.
Of
They'll
course.
never see me coming. And as you see him scamper up there, he gets about 3/4 of the way up there, and you guys hear as it goes and starts to lean back, and then it falls backwards. Oh Christ. Oh, right in the spleen. Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
That's your working explain. Shit. Well, let's try again. Get up. At this time, I'll hold onto the ladder. You should have told me that. I should have down to the ladder. I'm sorry. Come on, get back up there.
I'm afraid now. I'm not I think they'll see me coming, won't they?
No, of course not. But that's what we're gonna do on the other side, not the same side. They're expecting you to do it on the same side. And we'll do it towards the water, so if you fall down, you fall in the water.
Can't
know,
argue
safety
with this.
first.
This sounds like, yeah, absolutely. Safety third. This is a foolproof plan. All right,
Safety
here we go.
third. Everyone knows.
All right, so he kind of looks to you for direction. He's got the ladder. What do you to kind of tell him to do?
I'm gonna tell him put it over. Right. I'm gonna put it over in the back side right over here.
All right, he puts
And
it
then
up.
he can climb up the stairs, and I'll hold it up. I'll hold it for him as he climbs up. And then, like, if he falls down, at least he'll fall into the water.
Same thing exactly happens. Gets about halfway up, and you feel the stairs start to bow backwards. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Oh no, I'm letting it go. Well, I feel it.
Oh, Jesus. You said you were going to hold it. What happened?
I did. Did you not see it whip back at me? Well, you again, you were falling, so I probably couldn't see me being shot to the side from the weight. What happened up there?
And as you guys three stooges around the outside of this platform and the raised elevated hut, trying to get a word with Dr. Impervious and the fiendish ladies that accompany him. We're going to leave it for this week.
Three Stooges, aren't they always?
The Three Stooges.
Call it the Three Stooges and the Amazing Blow, though. Oh, wait. A bit afraid, yeah. The GM has killed me multiple times.
You lived through this session?
It's true. One could argue that some of those deaths were actually more suicide, but
Well, I didn't shoot the person just yet. I didn't even get the chance to.
True. Maybe next session.
All right. Well, since it's over, I'm gonna go eat. Well, it was fun, guys.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for playing. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Welcome to Cocktail. Are we done? Is it recording done?